quick here. These are the parts that are ready to be put back together on that 68 B body Catalina, and yeah, so I went ahead and fixed the hole that was there, cracks down there. And then put a plate here just to give it some reinforcement because it's right on the tab here. It was also cracked down up in here too, so I put another plate back here, metal plate. So just to keep it, because on the tab area it can break easily when it goes to be bolted back on. So new blower motor, relay was replated. This condenser was also replated. The plate on the back replated. Blower motor wheel, squirrel cage, whatever you want to call it, is bead blasted and repainted. The expansion valve was taken apart, flushed, cleaned up, and replated. So the clamps here, they were also replated. POA valve clamp was repainted. The plate that goes to this piece here, to the front piece, they were both replated. This, I gave it the yellow chromate kind of look to it, so kind of mimic the original look. The POA valve was cut open, rebuilt, and replated. This customer is going back to R12, so calibration was for the for R12. Vent tube here, which goes right here. I had to get another one because the original one, which is right here, was all ripped up. So, anyways, and that's the other case half right there. Getting ready to put them back together, and finish the video out when it's all back together. All right, guys, Benny again here, and it's all finished. This is the 1968 Pontiac Catalina factory AC box that I just finished restoring and assembling. And as you can see, what I did was the housing was restored. Put the red dot back on there. It had some damage here. There was some damage. It's hard to see, can't really see it on this side, but there was like a little hole there. There was some damage here. Move this out of the way here. Probably can see it better like that. So there was a hole here. I fixed that. So there was damage there. You can still see the lines there, but did as best as you can't. If there's any parts that are missing, you just got to fill them in with other pieces that I have here, but the shades are very, very hard to match, but once it's in the car, this sits down so low that you probably won't even be noticeable. The engine sits right up in here in this area. So let's see. This bracket here was replated. Put the yellow chromate on there a little bit to give it a slight tint. Some new rivets, not the original style, but they'll do. Let's see here. The expansion valve, like I said, was rebuilt and replated. The original evaporator leaked, so I had to put a new core on it. The tubes are original tubes. These tubes, 1, 2, and 3 right here, these tubes are original. They were cut off the original evaporator and welded, they were TIG welded onto this evaporator here. Pressure checked, and the fittings were replated. Let's see, new screws, new cork tape, gum cord. Said the rivets. See the screws on there. That's a new blower motor. I changed the original vent tube here because the original one was all pretty bad shape. So, like I said, plated also. Right here, this is plated too. That's the resistor. So a condenser there. POA valve was also rebuilt and replated. The bracket there was also repainted. And let me see if I can turn this thing around here. Hard doing it with one hand. Alright, you can see the new evaporator core there. See there where I TIG welded it. Obviously I'm not a professional, you know, in terms of TIG welding. I'm not can't get the stack of dimes like some of them guys can. But you know, that's not what's important. What's important is it doesn't leak. So this part here, that was also replated with new rivets on there. Just a gum cord. Yeah, I ended up taking up all the original gasket material off, so he'll have to put a new gasket on there. Since this was broken right here, was cracked all up, I ended up putting a new plate there. That's a steel plate there just to help you know, give it some support. Same up here because it was cracked up in here, so I put a new plate in here. So squirrel cage, or you know, blower wheel, that was also fixed, you know, and repainted. So yeah, like I said, it's ready to go. Gonna get ready to box it up and ship it on out. So let me turn it around one more time. Get another look at it. Alright, you know, any of you guys got questions? You know, you're looking to get something like this done to your car, you know, you can get in touch with me, you know, down in the comments, you know, send me a message. I'm also on Facebook. You can find me same name, or Factory Auto Air. You'll find me on eBay. Sometimes I'm in the forums. So yeah, just like I said, any questions or anything, just you know, get in contact with me and we'll go from there. All right, later.